Listen, something's really been kind of gnawing at me a little bit, and I've got on my wall up here, I have this flag with the Pledge of Allegiance on it. I got to thinking about multifamily real estate, investing in real estate, and as I'm reading the Pledge of Allegiance, there's a few things that kind of stood out to me. So let's read this real quick, all right? It's I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Simple, right? I mean, most of us, if we went to a public school, there's a good chance that you may have recited the Pledge of Allegiance first thing in the morning when you got to school. I know we did when I was going to school. Not sure about the kids today, which is sad to me. For all my military people out there, thank you for your service. I was a Navy guy right out of high school, and I know the sacrifice that goes into making that commitment. You know, you go into the military and you sign a document basically giving your life away. That's a huge commitment. So I applaud you. I thank you for your service. But think about real estate for just a second, all right? In the Pledge of Allegiance, the very first thing it says is, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Real estate investing, the first thing is that you've got to have a commitment to your community, all right? And I'm not talking about the city you live in. That's part of community, but I'm talking about the real estate community at large. Investors, brokers, title agents, lenders, attorneys, all these people make up your community. And the more connected you are to your local community, wherever it is that you're investing in real estate, you're going to find more deals. You're going to be communicating. You're talking with like-minded people. And so you've got to stay committed to that community at large. The second layer of your community are your residents, your tenants. And if you're just in it for the money, your community is going to suffer. Okay? Second thing, you've got to stand for something. Okay? So it says, after the commitment, it says, and the republic for which it stands. What is your real estate investing mission? What's your purpose? Why are you investing in real estate? What do you stand for? When the community meets you, when you go out and you're trying to make offers, are you the guy that goes out there and just makes ridiculous, stupid, lowball offers? You treat the brokers terrible. You don't return phone calls. Are you that guy? What do you stand for? What are your values in business? Or are you just that greedy investor just wants whatever you can get? I mean, you got to really stop and think about what you stand for, because it matters. The third thing is having faith and values, right? It's to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. When the Pledge of Allegiance was drafted, most Americans had some kind of a Christian faith. Today, I know there's a lot of people that have all kinds of different faiths, but whatever your faith is, what do you base your values on? How do you show up to treat other people? How do you communicate with people? Are you that angry negotiator that's always in it in an adversarial way? Or are you negotiating to have a win for everybody involved? It depends on what your values are. What do you tie your values to? Do you have a faith that you tie that to? The fourth thing is you're indivisible, right? You got to be all in. If you're divided, if you and your spouse aren't on the same page about investing in real estate, you're going to have a hard time. If you've got a mindset that is dabbling and you want to try this real estate thing, then you're divided. You're not realizing the full potential of what can be. You got to be all in. I mean, you have to be all in, or dabblers just don't get very far in real estate. It's too difficult, and if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, but that will find you out. And the fifth thing, with liberty and justice for all, right? Liberty and justice for all. It's all inclusive. That's why we have fair lending laws. That's why we have fair housing laws. We don't discriminate, right? And what's really cool about investing in real estate, building a business in real estate, is that anybody can do it. It's all inclusive. It is equally fair and just to everybody who takes on this pursuit. And that is so cool. Our contracts, our leases are fair. They're just, they're liberty and justice. The tenant has a responsibility and the landlord has a responsibility. And if you follow those responsibilities, then it's all equal. Everybody gets the same treatment. Such a cool thing. All right. So guys, that's kind of my take on the Pledge of Allegiance this morning. Kind of a weird thing to think about, but where do you draw your inspiration? Because it's so important. It's a very difficult path to go down when you want to invest in real estate, but it can create a life of freedom and help you get unbroke. Guys, make it a great weekend. Have a great day. And stay committed to what it is that you're trying to do.